Hello and welcome to Universe Mode. This is ECW. This is a very happy time and a happy place to be in. Welcome home, everyone. The war is over and now we enter the recovery period. Yeah, I'm in a very good mood. I think I'm adding the enthusiasm to this commentary today because, of course, I'm your host, the living legend, Aries Crisco, joined as always by the loser, JDL, John Dave Shaw Layfield.
I might hear.
Because you lost, and you got to accept the loss.
I don't want to be here.
Tough shit.
This show sucks.
What's it like being on
It's extremely crappy wrestling.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that about the new wank order, which was so wank that at Survivor Series they lost.
Yeah. Stupid Scott Hall and his drunken ways.
Oh, yep. All Scott Hall's fault, but let's ignore the fact all three of the members got eliminated. And move on to to happy times. Anyway, yes, we're going to start things off tonight with we'll start things off with a great match to begin with in my eyes. Roderick Strong and the new Cruiserweight Champion, Tomasso Ciampa, who of course went into that ladder match in just a second match in the universe and has walked out Cruiserweight Champion.
That's another reason why I didn't like Survivor Series. Didn't have one of my boys come home with that gold.
No. Definitely didn't have Michael Bennett coming home with that gold, did you?
That's not what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Referring to either Kendrick or Puma, but...
well, it's Ciampa, and it stays on the roster of ECW, who tonight will go one-on-one with Roderick Strong in what should be a very tough first match for him as champion. After the war that took place in the main event of Survivor Series, which a lot of you have seen, apparently. So, thanks for that. But, yes, in that war, you saw Wade Barrett and Diamond Dallas Page truly showing what ECW possesses by going all the way out in order to get the win for the brand. And Cesaro putting in one of the most disappointing performances we've ever seen in his career. Because of that, Cesaro does not have the night off and is being made to wrestle, while Wade Barrett and DDP have been granted the night off due to the hard work that they brought into that night. News regarding the New World Order. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash have both been subsequently released from the ECW brand. Michael Bennett, unfortunately, has an ironclad contract, meaning we can't get rid of him just yet.
Yeah.
However, he's got no one to help him out, so all is well in that aspect. Tonight's match card is... well, it's got the majority of the champions in it. It's got the new Cruiserweight Champion, you could tell, Tomasso Ciampa. After this, the ECW Tag Team Champion is in the Ascension, going to take on the Dudley Boys. Then, from what I've heard, Zack Sabre Jr. is going to get the opportunity, an opportunity to take on Bray Wyatt, which should be a very interesting / tough opportunity for him. There's a match that I can't remember, which is always good. And then there's the main event. I really can't remember that match right now. Oh dear. Oh no, I do. It's Austin Aries versus Sheamus. There you go. And then our main event, Fatal 4-Way, with already, despite being 4 weeks away from our first pay-per-view, which I can reveal is going to be Guilty as Charged. 4 weeks away from that, though, we are going to already have the first number one contenders match, which is going to be for the ECW Championship. Chris Jericho, Seth Rollins, Baron Corbin, and Cesaro are going to go at it tonight with the win again. The first shot at the new ECW Champion, Diamond Dallas Page.
So if you're disappointed by Cesaro's performance, then why are you giving him a number one contenders match?
Because Cesaro, as much as disappointing as performance was, led the charge that ultimately became the team at Survivor Series. If it wasn't for Cesaro, we may not have had that team at Survivor Series.
Only because he was butthurt about being kicked out.
At a time like this, I don't think I would comment about being butthurt.
I'm not butthurt.
No, you just.
I'm giving ECW the amount of attention it deserves from me. Yes, I am playing around on my phone while I'm saying this.
Yeah. Just begs the question of if we really need attention from a loser.
Yeah.
Just thinking, isn't it?
My show's still kicking this show's butts in the ratings.
Well, it's clearly not though, but your NWO certainly didn't kick our butts at Survivor Series, did they? You see, I've got all show to make these references, and I've been waiting a long time to rub it in. So don't worry, it's not going to go away anytime soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know we didn't get the arena, by the way, but for added means of saltiness from our co-commentator here, this arena, we're back in Tampa. Yes, this is the very arena where the NWO did in fact die. So, you know, it's nice to kick off ECW, the return of ECW, where the NWO died. I like that. Anyway, back to this matchup, because I feel bad commenting over a matchup between Gargano and... That's definitely not Gargano in the ring, wow. Between Ciampa and Strong. There was a massive lariat by Ciampa as he goes for the pin now on Strong. Strong's at it too. Of course, both guys having made their debuts recently. Ciampa made his debut against Sheamus. Roderick Strong made his debut against Chris Jericho in his hard-hitting debut. Oh, there's a nasty gut check by Roderick Strong, who runs off the ropes and delivers a... Oh! I don't know if that was a running drop kick or a knee to the face by Strong. Could look to be trying to get a win over the Cruiserweight Champion right now as he goes for his suplex backbreaker.
Yes.
And he nails it. Strong into the cover to pick up a win. He's got 1, 2... No, Gargano. Oh, wow, I'm getting his name mixed up all the time. Ciampa at it too. And now Strong trying to.
It's almost as if something is. It's almost as if something exists out there that's causing you to be confused about the difference between Ciampa and Gargano.
I think it must be beards. Must be. There we go, that's that settled. Almost also be because they come out to the same entrance theme. There we go, that's that settled. Off the top rope, reverse superplex. Ciampa nailing Strong there as he looks to try and get a win in his first match as Cruiserweight Champion. It's a kick out of 2 by Strong. You can imagine Ciampa is not exactly going to have, he's not going to be at 100% after that matchup on Sunday. But, and I certainly wouldn't want to be fighting Roderick Strong in my first match as well, just a few days after that took place. But these things happen, I can see. Bringing him down there. Yep, there you go. Incredible co-commentary work. Elbows to the head by Tomasso. Ciampa now should kind of be focusing on the back though in his way for Project Ciampa. Cover on Strong again here though, almost looking desperate to pick up the win. But again, Strong forces his arm up. Ciampa kind of limping around the body of Strong as he attacks the leg now. You can see he's not at full... I don't know. I'm trying to say he's not straight, but not in that aspect.
Trying to talk badly about one of your superstars here?
No, I'm trying to say his posterior is not upright. There we go. And there's Strong anyway, back into the swing of things with a big uppercut cover after it. Back and forth covers by both men as they look for wins. Ciampa kicks out again here. Knee to the back of Ciampa. Strong really making sure to do work on that back now as he takes things up to the top rope. Roderick Strong gonna fly. Elbow drop. Doesn't go for the cover afterwards. Steps on the head and now Strong might be lining up. Oh, he does a shining wizard to the back of Ciampa's head. Imagine his head as well is not going to be anywhere near 100%. It's probably going to be ringing after the match that he had on Sunday. Tiger Bomb by Strong.
Definitely some back and forth wrestling here.
Cover now by Strong as he looks for the win. Oh, late 2 count. Strong can hardly believe it. He thought he had Ciampa down and out. But Ciampa can't get back up to his feet. Strong has him right where he wants him. Oh, it misses the stomp on the head there. Can he go for anything? Goes for a slam. Great reversal by Strong. Scorpion death drop. Quick elbow by Roddy now as he's going to look to try and put this match away. Okay, apparently he's exhausted by it already.
Champ not looking too good right now.
Well, I mean, it is Roderick Strong as your first match, and that is a tough break. Roderick Strong looking to wind up another suplex backbreaker, and he nails it! Ciampa could be out here. Strong may have just picked up his first win. Covered by Roderick Strong to get the win here to kick things off on ECW. He's got 2 and 3. Roderick Strong victorious over Tomasso Ciampa.
Impressive win.
It was just that from Strong. I mean, the question to how much Ciampa had left in the tank thanks to Sunday, but Roderick Strong is your winner and could very well be the first challenger for the Cruiserweight Championship. I'm going to leave this one down to you, Mr. JDL. How do you decide who challenges for the Cruiserweight Championship next?
Well, I would definitely consider Strong a top contender since he just, beat the champ.
And how would you decide that his performance was worthy of #1 contender?
You would, as a fan, you would just comment down in that old comment section, and you can say who you want to challenge him next.
It'll be neither of these two guys. Just thought I'd let you know these two guys are not.
I don't know. From my sources, Devon has been slimming down.
He does actually look quite thin. Devon for the Cruiserweight Championship.
There you go. Even if we can't make it happen.
Anyway, the Dudley boys who we haven't seen, I'm pretty sure since they got drafted. So
yes.
They've got that goal. Oh my God, Bubba!
Both can run.
And they can zeros? Is that how many matches they've had on this brand?
No, it's 3D. Don't you know anything, Crisco? It means that you can. It means that if you wear their glasses, you can see in 3D.
Oh. Is that what are they saying how much it costs though, Buddy?
I don't know how much it costs.
33 or 40. Yeah, 33.
Or maybe 60. I don't know. But if you wear those glasses, you can see in 3D.
Wow. Do you know what they'll be able to see?
The rise of the Ascension.
They'll be able to see the Ascension. Rise! There you go. Here come the tag team champions, the Ascension. Eventually.
The dominating tag team champions.
Yes, they are the scary tag team champions that they are. And holding on to those titles now, almost as perhaps the longest reign out of anyone.
I believe so.
I can't think of anyone in this universe who has a longer reign, so congratulations, Ascension, on that. Definitely not the WWE. Definitely not the World Tag, definitely not the whatever, definitely not the WWE Championship, no longer the ECW Championship, in the US, the Intercontinental, the television. Yep, they are. So there you go. Congratulations, Ascension, on currently being the longest reigning champions in this universe. Good job.
There you go.
As they get ready now to do battle with our former World Tag Team Champions in the Dudley Boys, who held those tag team titles earlier this year. Before losing them at WrestleMania to the Hart Foundation. And now they're here on ECW, taking on the ECW Tag Team Champions, who have been, of course, running rampant through the division, which has begged the question of what is next for the Ascension. Perhaps the Dudley Boys can give them a test here tonight. Oh boy, big back body drop by Victor. Lifting Bubba Ray like he was nothing.
I mean, I'd imagine kind of next in their mind is just to try to become the longest reigning ECW Tag Team Champions of all time.
They have got a bit left in them if they want to try and beat that.
Well, it's a few months or so. I think it's 193 days for the 1%ers.
Is it? I thought it was 200 and something.
Well, I'm basing it off of that wonderful thing you can go look at, which is the ProJaked Wiki.
Oh yes, of course, I forgot about that. Yes, well, if it is 193 days, then there you go. They've got to try and beat that.
You can go to the ProJaked Wiki and find out all this stuff. Like how actually it was 196 days for the 1%ers.
Oh, there you go.
You can go there and you can find out about all that amazing, glorious stuff.
All currently out of date. Because our little training monkey has been unable to edit his things, and we will zap the monkey until he works.
Yes.
The monkey being Freight Train.
Well, Freight Train's too busy doing
Production
other
work.
stuff.
Yes.
He's too busy doing the production stuff on NXT now.
Yes. What do we zap Freight Train usually with? We zap Freight Train and it's Smooth Bailey.
Yep. Big double shoulder block there.
As Connor steps back out, good tag so far between the Ascension. They've restricted Bubba from getting access in this matchup, and there's that strength again of Victor. Single knee gutbuster to a man who must weigh considerably more than him.
I'm pretty sure he's above 300 pounds.
So there you go. There's another backbreaker. Victor really showing
Victor's
some strength.
maybe 200 soaking wet.
Oh. I just noticed Victor hitting a much better Rainmaker than we've seen that other man hit. You know, that failure.
You mean JBL?
No, the other failure. Who does a clothesline? The one who lost to JBL?
You mean, I don't know who you mean.
The Japanese guy.
You mean Hideo Itami?
Alright, well, it's clear that guy's no longer in your memory. Anyway, Ascension. Fall of man. Cover right away. Devon
This might be over, but maybe not.
Oh, good. Well, there was a quick lapse in concentration by the Ascension. Usually they've always got that covered, but apparently not this time. Uppercut in the corner by Victor.
Maybe the exhaustion of their match at Survivor Series is
I imagine they're truly exhausted from plowing the Lucha Dragons for a few minutes.
Well, I mean, they did have a lot of offense in that match, so you know that maybe they could be worn out from all that offense.
Possible. And now it's Corner and Devon, and that's not Devon, that's Bubba. Yep, there you go. Managed to confuse everyone's names. Oh, here come these stiff elbows now of Corner, almost trying to concuss Bubba. Won't be the first time. Might not be the last. Picks him up here. Oh my god, the strength of Corner. They're bust open. Bubba, there's the cover on Bubba. This could be enough. Running drop kick, down goes Devon, and oh no, Bubba kicks out.
Tried pinning him right in front of Devon. That would have been pretty funny.
Well, Devon's been eliminated from the Royal Rumble.
Coming to you live in 2 months from now.
Yes, it is actually. Well, that's not that far away at all. Tag made. Here we go. The Ascension ready to finish this one off.
Well, it's kind of far away. We still have 3 pay-per-views to go through before that.
Oh, man. Will they get it right this time? Probably not. They've just messed it up again. Good job, guys. Good job, ref, as well, for not counting.
The referee apparently is wanting to really be a fan of the Dudleys here.
Oh, there goes Devon again. Victor at the top. Oh, great fall of man there now. Cover by Victor after the fall of man. 1,
Tomasso elbow drop.
2, 3. The fall of man wins it.
He calls that the rise elbow drop.
Where he falls.
Yes.
Well, there you go. There's another win for the Ascension.
Because he rises to such heights to deliver that elbow drop. That's why he calls it that.
Well, here we go. The ECW Tag Team Champions. Really, can anyone stop these guys?
I don't think so. I think that title record that we were just talking about, the 1%ers, is in trouble.
We'll find out. Heading forward. We still got about 4 weeks until Guilty as Charged goes on.
Yes.
So we'll see what's going to happen regarding that. There could be a team that could rise to the occasion and take on the Ascension. But right now we don't know. What we do know, however, is that Zack Sabre Jr. is going to be the first man to challenge Bray Wyatt in a one-on-one contest since Bray Wyatt destroyed his way to the ECW Television Championship at Survivor Series.
No, he was already the champion. Miz just
he
stole the title
destroyed his way to the belt.
Yeah,
to holding
Miz
the belt.
had stolen the title from him, so now he had to take it back. Zack Sabre's just looking for one match against Bray Wyatt.
I want to win. I'm gonna get a win.
He's looking for just that one win.
His debut was also a tough one, of course, against then Cruiserweight Champion Austin Aries. And now, well, it's not as if he's got that easy of a match, to be honest, as he gets ready to take on Bray Wyatt. But Zack Sabre Jr. confident in himself as he gets ready for this match. Is that perhaps the smartest idea he can come up with? I don't know, but he does love the spokes. Zack Sabre Jr. now really taking his time getting to the ring. Maybe a bit of confidence, but also maybe a bit of nervousness in his mind as once he gets in that ring. He's got to go one-on-one with the Eater of Worlds as he enters from 2 different ropes. All right. Seems ready though, pacing around the ring as he gets ready for his difficult matchup, to say the least. I can't wait to see how he's going to deal with Bray Wyatt and what Bray Wyatt's got in mind for him. Well, here he comes, the new television champion. The Firefly is out there. Oh, that's not Bray Wyatt. Oh dear, oh dear.
Bray Wyatt suddenly got taller and bigger.
Oh no. Oh dear. Well, sorry Zack Sabre Jr., but you are about to be detonated.
I mean, to be fair, what did we expect? Bray's not going to show up unless it's something that matters to him.
So let's send out Braun, who can beat up a little piggy.
Well, yeah. I mean, what would Bray benefit from for going out here and having this match?
Fair point. Just sit back at the Wyatt complex.
Exactly.
Oh, Firefly's out tonight, though.
Fireflies love Braun.
Oh my god, Braun almost eliminated himself before he got in the ring.
How does one eliminate themselves before they get in the ring?
See, it is possible that once they step on the apron, you could say they are a member of the Royal Rumble match, as they are technically on the ring.
But they have to be thrown over the top rope and go to the outside. So how do they go over the top rope if they haven't gone over the top rope?
If they are body, say they lean their chest over the top rope, I would count that as them being in the Royal Rumble.
I suppose. But he didn't really lean his chest, though. He just kind of stood there. And then started to lean back.
Maybe he was going to fall back onto, the, whatever they're called. The Party Express or whatever that shit was called, in that other company.
No, because that wouldn't have counted.
No, I mean, he could have decided he wanted to fall back on them. Oh my god. Meanwhile, there's Braun Strowman running across the ring and making it look easy. That man weighs over 400 pounds.
Well, I mean, let's be fair. This man is going to destroy Sabre Jr.
Yes. I wouldn't, at my current state, if I was a voting man, I wouldn't vote for Zack Sabre Jr. for the Cruiserweight title, because he might not make it.
He may not make it through the rest of the year.
Well, he hit an uppercut. He hit an uppercut, and he stays Braun. He's taken down Braun, but that really doesn't mean anything. The Miz did it.
Yeah.
There you go.
The Miz did it too, but we still haven't seen Miz. Or we still won't be seeing Miz anytime soon.
Exactly.
Miz recovering from all his injuries.
And, from Braun and Bray. God, this is just... It's just, I don't know how...
Oh god. Just a punch straight down.
I don't know how Braun possesses so much strength in himself. He just throws Sabre Jr. around like he's nothing. Oh my! No, I think that was Braun just going along with it for a bit of fun. Reversal by Zack Sabre Jr. Braun Strowman. Nope, definitely not eliminated from the Royal Rumble. If he was to enter the Royal Rumble, he would probably have a very strong chance of winning it.
I think I think Braun got mad about your argument about him possibly being eliminated from the Rumble. That's why he fought back from it and decided not to be eliminated from it.
We could see him in the Rumble in 2 months' time, of course. Zack Sabre Jr. has already been eliminated from it.
Zack Sabre Jr. has been eliminated from it just by going up against Braun here tonight.
Zack Sabre Jr. has been eliminated from life by going up against Braun Strowman. He's not even bothering to go outside.
He's just taunting in the middle of the ring.
Just watching that little piggy on the outside.
Yeah, telling him to get back in.
Zack Sabre Jr. fair play to him for actually wanting to get back in the ring. There's a quick kick, and it's blocked. And he's getting punched in the face. Yeah, it's just... Oh, educator!
Zack Sabre Jr. head is now broken.
Probably, I mean, that wasn't even probably him just falling back. That was probably Braun just forcing him down with his own strength. Oh, he takes him down to a knee, and that's all he's going to get.
He tried to chop block, and all he did was just take Braun to a knee.
Here we go. Look at the... Oh, snake eyes by Braun. Into the corner, though, goes Braun. Running big boot. Braun doesn't even move out of the corner. No, he's sitting down. He's having an overlax. Never mind. Never mind.
Good night.
Alright. See what... Oh, Braun is actually going to go for the pin to try and win this one. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, dear. Zack Sabre Jr., what are you doing?
Zack Sabre Jr., his career is now going to be ended tonight thanks to Braun Strowman. So I hope you guys enjoyed his career in the ProJaked universe.
Oh my god. Zack Sabre Jr.
Get completely choked out.
Zack Sabre Jr. is flinging his legs around while being held up by Braun Strowman. The strength of Strowman just cannot be put into words, as I'm pretty sure Zack Sabre Jr. did just pass out. That's over. Braun wins.
Braun yells
that didn't take long at all.
Nothing.
Ah, Braun.
he was yelling at the mat.
Well, there you go.
Jr. ended up behind him.
Braun Strowman gets the win. That helps, you know, that really, in a way, that helps the career of Braun Strowman as well with what Wyatt was doing. As just the feeling of Braun Strowman being nearby is enough to propel Zack Sabre Jr. out of the ring. And there's the ref's foot, high-kicking the camera.
Stupid ref. Breaking the camera and stuff.
Braun Strowman victorious, and Bray Wyatt, you gotta imagine, is back at the Wyatt complex. Happy with the job that Braun did, taking out Zack Sabre Jr. in the fashion that he did. Nevertheless, we're nowhere near closer to answering who will challenge Bray Wyatt first, but that doesn't matter, because we got quite a while to decide on that. It could be this man. It could be Aries and Bray at guilty as charged. I don't know, but we'll see about that. Anyways, Austin Aries against Sheamus. Aries just a feud. Oh, Aries with Curtis Axel as well.
Look at that.
It's been a while since we've seen these two coming out together. Look at this now, as Austin Aries comes towards the ring with Curtis Axel in tow. Axel is wearing that Social Outcast shirt you may have seen Heath Slater wearing on an episode of NXT. Not to actually show his appreciation for Heath Slater or anything, or along those lines, to say they are that kind of social outcast, but they say they're social outcasts from society because they're too much for society to handle. They are better than society.
Yes.
Axel and Aries are two of the greatest... Well, Aries is the greatest man that ever lived. And therefore Curtis Axel declares himself as the second greatest man that ever lived.
Makes sense.
So if they are too great for society, they truly are in their own ways social outcasts. So you can see that even after losing the title on Sunday, Austin Aries' momentum still is high, and he's still got an incredible aura of confidence to himself as he gets ready to battle with the Celtic Warrior, who since losing those ECW tag team titles has been slipping slightly and really needs a win to get his career back on track.
Fella.
I mean, since they've lost the tag titles, Sheamus has been struggling to get a win, and Neville has done a backstage interview once with Renee Young while Wade Barrett and Scott Hall were brawling backstage. So there you go.
Clearly, they have done great things in their ECW careers.
Incredible jobs there. And it will probably be another incredible job by Sheamus here tonight. I don't know, Sheamus has just he hit this peak for this year very early on, and now he's in a terrible trough.
Well, that's what happens when you have a mohawk like that.
These things do happen. Well, Sheamus. Oh, the cowboy hat's on the floor. Oh, Aries and Axel mean business.
I think you're referring to people that aren't actually supposed to be there.
Yes, I'm referring to the immigrants that have stolen our seats.
They're random people that the board of directors just randomly hired to sit there.
Yes, I think it's just for face value, you know.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're so intent on calling the action that we don't have time to, you know, look pretty.
We meanwhile are all the way up in the rafters because
we're in a VIP seat.
Yeah, which is all the way up here in the rafters because we're back to this show.
It's a VIP seat. I know people. I know losers.
If you want to call it
VIP
seat.
I know losers technically shouldn't be allowed.
The fact that we're all the way up here in the rafters.
Well, it's not my fault you're up there. I thought you were sitting next to me. Oh well. Anyway, there's a cover and there's a 1 count. Oh, that fan was so concerned about that. He scratches the back of his head, concerned about Austin Aries potentially getting a win a few seconds into this match. Curtis Axel has a nice beanie.
Yes.
Sheamus has been eliminated from the Royal Rumble by a man who has won the Royal Rumble.
But then the man just eliminated himself from the Royal Rumble.
Austin Aries is truly the greatest man who ever lived because only he can eliminate himself from the Royal Rumble.
I guess that would make sense. The only man that can eliminate Austin Aries is Austin Aries.
So there you go. That cowboy hat is still on the floor. We're not sure how it got there.
Even Curtis Axel can't eliminate Austin Aries because Curtis Axel is only the second greatest man.
Exactly. He's nothing. Compared to Austin Aries, you could say Curtis Axel is obsolete.
Who would say something stupid like that?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never encountered such a being. I imagine there is one of them around here.
I would imagine
Slam,
he's too.
good counter by Aries.
I would imagine he doesn't remember ever saying that, and he's too ashamed of that ever happening in his history.
Maybe so. We'll see. Punch there as Aries spins around Sheamus again. Another back suplex by the greatest man that ever lived, who looks to take flight here now. Sheamus caught in the middle of the ring and can't really move. Austin Aries, corkscrew senton. Still amazed that his body can do that after the beating it took on Sunday. I swear Austin Aries did not go through a 6-man ladder match as he went to light up Sheamus with a kick there.
He's had a few days to recover here.
Yeah, you know, and it is Austin Aries. I mean, we kind of have the Samoa Joe situation in that guy. You know, he can recover almost right away.
Yeah.
Kick to the back. An elbow drop now as Sheamus looks to try and take control in this match. Sheamus, of course, would be an interesting challenge for Bray Wyatt in his first TV title defense. With Curtis Axel being at ringside, it begs the question of if Aries is interested in the TV title or if he's interested in completing that Grand Slam. I imagine we'll find out the true intentions of what Austin Aries is looking for in the weeks to come.
Remember when this used to be a main event kind of feud?
Yes, but what you have to remember is Austin Aries is still the greatest man that ever lived.
No, I was referring to more so from the Sheamus side of things.
Yeah, I remember that as well, but you know what? He fell downhill, didn't he? Brainbuster!
Just like he fell into that brainbuster.
Just like he might fall into another loss. Cover. 1, 2. Oh my. Quite an early kick out from Sheamus there, unexpected.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's probably that mohawk. It probably protected him from having his brain busted.
He does have a bit of clearance from that mohawk. Maybe Aries should look to drop him on the side of his head. He is bald for it.
Yeah, maybe.
Not much going to protect him there.
Or maybe he should do like the 450 or something, you know?
That headbutt does help with mohawk adding extra spike.
I mean, that mohawk could end up cracking your skull open because of how sharp and pointy it is.
We like it. There's that punch again. Austin Aries, quick roll up here on Sheamus, just trying to put this one away. He's nodding his head. He thinks it's over. Sheamus pushes him away at a late count of 2. Kick to the leg now. Aries. Up against the ropes. Here's an Irish whip now. What will Austin Aries look for? Gorgeous tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Lots of spinning and stuff.
Exactly. Loads up that kick. Misses Sheamus again, however. Good dodge by Sheamus, who now hits, I believe that is a cravat neck breaker.
Interesting.
And he just smacks his head into the mat there.
I think Sheamus would get mad.
He might be looking for the bro kick. Irish curse potentially reversed there by Austin Aries. As he heads up to the top now, could look to go for a 450. It's quite the way to fly. Phoenix, yeah, good job. That's why you don't go leaping off high things. That's why you don't go leaping off high things just a few days after a ladder match, Austin Aries. Loads up that kick and finally nails it.
Meanwhile, he's going up against Sheamus, who, if my memory serves me correct, does have the most losses in ECW history.
Sounds about right. Oh, misses the corkscrew sent on, and Aries has the most matches in this universe's history, so there you go. There's some records for you, and there's another record to... Oh, there's another win to add to his record. There's another brainbuster. This one's definitely over.
That time it looks like he actually flattened the mohawk when he delivered that one, so there wasn't as much protection.
All the sweat kind of got rid of the absorbity of the gel, and yeah, it's just a flat mohawk now when Austin Aries wins.
There you go. Aries gets the victory.
Now it begs the question of what is next. Does Austin Aries want to go for the TV title, or does he want to do something that no one's been able to do recently, and that's knock off the Ascension? Aries has the potentiality to do both of them, so it depends.
Well, to be fair, I mean, he is a former world champion. Maybe he wants to go after the ECW title. Can't put that past the greatest man that ever lived.
Well, he can't.
Well, why can't he?
Because we're determining the number one contender tonight, you dipstick.
Well, who says he has to wait for that? Maybe he wants to, maybe after guilty as charged, he wants to challenge the champion.
Potential. I mean, Austin Aries...
Are you trying to limit Austin Aries and what he can do in this universe?
No, absolutely not.
There you go.
In fact, I would go as far as saying that it is a potentiality that if Austin Aries does not go for the ECW Championship, that even though he's Tag Team Champion, and if he is Tag Team Champion at the time, I should say, because I could see him go for the TV title. I don't really know. I don't know. Tag Team title, though, seems like the more suitable option, but we'll see in the weeks to come. If he is a champion heading into the Rumble...
He is the greatest man that ever lived, and therefore he can challenge for whatever he wants to challenge for. It's all up to him.
If he doesn't go for the title in a singles match, I assume the board of directors will add him in the Rumble.
Yes. Where he will probably win again, because again, the only person that can eliminate him is him.
Exactly. Anyway, here's Jericho with a huge opportunity for this man to challenge Diamond Dallas Page for the ECW Championship.
Yes.
Can Chris Jericho win this fatal 4-way tonight? Can he go on to guilty as charged and bring a title back to the 4 horsemen that are currently at 3 after Okada has been sent down to NXT?
Oh, who?
That Jap guy.
Okay. Do you mean Tommy?
No, the other one.
Do you mean Tajiri?
No.
Tajiri's already down in NXT.
No, there's another Jap guy.
Oh. I don't remember who
Not Shinsuke Nakamura either.
No, I know who Shinsuke Nakamura is. He's my world champion.
Jap guy. Don't worry. You really don't need to remember him.
Okay.
It's better off if he was forgotten. He's done some terrible things.
So then if there's only 3, who else is going to join the 4 horsemen? That's a speculation.
Well, that's the question.
I should look into.
Yeah, I mean... I would be interested to see who would join them. At a time like this, you could say Zack Sabre Jr. is in desperate help of someone to try and teach him the ropes, maybe, but I don't know.
But would they want to take him under?
Yes, that's the question. There are a lot of potentialities. I mean, even if they added someone like Roderick Strong, that would be a strong addition to the 4 horsemen.
Is that pun intended there?
It wasn't, but now it is.
I mean, clearly they want to kind of be careful, though, because... they thought they had somebody who could be a future star in whatever that guy's name was, and that didn't work out. So they have to be a little more careful next time.
I think this time though, I think Chris Jericho is now officially the scouting man of the Four Horsemen. He was the one who recommended Baron Corbin being added, so obviously he's done a good job there.
Well, there you go. But meanwhile, here's this guy that hasn't really done much recently.
Seth Rollins, who's not the happiest, it has to be said, and I kind of agree with Rollins' frustration. He was the first man to stand up and fight against the New World Order, but then at Survivor Series, he's not picked for the team.
Well, to be fair, he got broken in that Hell in a Cell match.
But still, I don't get how he wasn't allowed, you know, a potential opportunity to try and go for them. Instead, he's just kind of been lurking in the background, which is unfortunate for a superstar of the quality of Seth Rollins.
Well,
I can understand why he's frustrated. I would have.
You said that Cesaro was the one responsible for bringing that team together. There's obvious beef still between Cesaro and Seth Rollins, so that could be the reason for it.
You are right. It is perhaps an example. It was almost, and I hate to use the pun, a miracle that Wade Barrett and Cesaro were able to get on the same page, albeit from what I've heard, for one night only.
At least they had a little bit of history with each other. The history between Rollins and Cesaro has been nothing but just beating each other up. And
I'm pretty sure Cesaro has managed to break his jaw twice.
Yeah.
Well, not fracture, then break.
So I mean, I can't imagine the two would ever want to get along in the same ring together. Period.
But still, I mean, I'm hearing. I don't know. I'm not too sure if he was even recommended for the team. I would have had him on the team. He would have been, without a doubt, my first choice. But unless that's Cesaro still being a little bit, I don't know. You could say maybe salty. We'll say salty. Anyway. Let's not talk about the team that won at Survivor Series, and let's talk about the current fatal four-way that's going on. Corbin. If Corbin was to take on DDP, I know he's got that inexperience, but I think he could test Diamond Dallas Page. He could bring a new test.
The interesting thing about this match is that the Four Horsemen have two different chances to come out of this match with the number one contender.
And they've got, there's that fucking talent again. They've got perhaps two, of their strongest superstars in it as well. I think Jericho and Corbin, we've seen what Jericho is capable of in the past as well. And we know that Corbin is without a doubt a future star in this universe, the way he's been rising up the ranks in these last few months.
Even if he somehow lost to The Miz.
Hey, look, these things happen. From what I heard, he had food poisoning.
Everybody has an off night, I suppose.
And if he had food poisoning, Also doesn't help that he was punched in the balls before that, but we'll gloss over that. That loss never happened. Anyway, but they are going up against Seth Rollins and Cesaro, so it might not be...
Which, I mean, if there is any beef between Rollins and Cesaro, it might show up in this match.
We'll see. We'll also see if the Four Horsemen have any ideas between them. We got Rollins currently eyeing up Corbin. Cesaro potentially eyeing up Jericho here. We'll see what all four men have in store. Corbin running out of the blocks and going right after Seth Rollins.
Well, there you go.
Nice German suplex by Jericho to get things underway. Looking for the quickest win in history. That doesn't happen. And Baron Corbin's been eliminated from the Royal Rumble.
That's interesting. He's already eliminated from the Rumble.
Yeah, it didn't last that long at all. Anyway, here we go now. Outside of the ring, there's a nice sling blade by Rollins. Back in the ring, we've got two incredibly well-honed athletes in Cesaro and Chris Jericho.
Cesaro, who currently has the most victories in ECW history.
There you go, back body drop, and you could say then, looking at statistics, it should be Cesaro who should go to guilty as charged and take on Diamond Dallas Page.
Well, but if you're looking at statistics, though, Rollins isn't that far behind Cesaro.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
So, I mean,
we'll see what's going to happen.
Kind of back and forth.
We'll see what's going to happen in this match of Corbin, though. I mean, Rollins has got a difficult opponent in Corbin, who is currently taking it to Seth Rollins. Imagine if Corbin was to pin Rollins or Cesaro. Imagine what that would do to prove that he is ready for an opportunity. You're pinning both guys are former ECW champions as well, and Triple Crown champions.
Well, I mean, even pinning Jericho would still be a pretty big one too if he does that in this match. I mean, Jericho is a an experienced veteran of this universe.
We'll see what Corbin goes to do. I mean, Corbin, I would say, is the wild card of this match, in a way. Because you've got the experienced one in Jericho, the well-rounded athlete, you could, perhaps the bigger names of the two in Cesaro and Rollins, and then you've got the wild card in Corbin, who is doing a really strong job right now against Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
All things considered, back in the ring right now, big uppercut by Cesaro, who has been taking it to Jericho.
The only unfortunate thing for Corbin is that he can't win the match on the outside.
He can. We've got Force Count Anywhere rules enforced. You're okay.
Oh, well, you didn't really specify that.
Thought I did. My apologies.
Well, here goes some gut-wrench suplexes.
Strength by Cesaro there to deadlift Jericho as well. He could be in quite a bit of trouble. Another sling blade there. Cesaro went for a punch. Jericho having none of it. Standing shooting star press, meanwhile, as Jericho with a lovely suplex, covered by Rollins.
The referee had to go all the way to the outside just to cover the pin.
Well, I mean, let's remember in Fatal 4-Way Falls Count Anywhere matches, we can see some weird things happening, like Wade Barrett running around the ring to make a pinfall or whatever it was.
And also, we could see, Chris Sabin bust out a move that he's never done before to win a match.
Spoilers, Chris Sabin is under the ring and getting ready to become #1 contender for the ECW Championship. Oh my god, Rollins with a butt bomb onto Jericho.
He's going to bust out a move he's never done before to do it too.
Here we go, Cesaro in the ring on Corbin, neutralizer. Question is, did Rollins do enough to put away Corbin?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, before the ref even got in the ring.
I mean, Corbin was mostly in control there on the outside by Rollins.
Oh, nice punch by Corbin. Deep six by Corbin. To go to guilty as charged. 1, 2. No! Cesaro kicks out as Rollins looks for...
on the outside.
Rollins is trying to take flight, apparently. On the inside. Counter by Cesaro. German suplex to the big man as Rollins looks to fly again. Good job.
Rollins is trying to get Jericho to his feet. Jericho doesn't want to get up.
Rollins, Seth Walker.
I see that too often.
1, 2, and there's Corbin striking him in the back.
Cesaro is shooting the net.
Oh, Cesaro's actually going to go take flight. This could go one way or another. Cesaro up on top, got his eyes on Jericho. And oh my goodness me!
Well, they definitely went the other.
Yeah, I think he got a bit of it, but clearly it wasn't enough to phase the lone wolf in Baron Corbin. We're back to the original people, the original matchups. This is what you could say. Jericho now up against the barricade, loading away with punches onto Cesaro. He's pinning Rollins. No, he's not.
I mean, for a second there, this said the Four Horsemen were in control.
Oh, Rollins managed to punch both of them.
Cover.
Great work. Good work by Jericho. He could do it. No, Rollins is out at 1. It seems if the Four Horsemen don't want to pin one another.
They don't even seem to want to attack one another that much.
Oh, never mind. Well, here we go. If there's any beef between the two guys, we'll see it right now. Walls of Jericho. Walls of Jericho. Rollins with an neck breaker. Will Corbin submit?
I mean, to be fair, we kind of saw this with when Corbin got the TV title match to begin with, as we saw Jericho and Corbin were wrestling for that shot, and they didn't hold anything back. I think that's kind of the respect the Four Horsemen have. Even if they do fight each other in this match, they're not going to care because they still have respect for each other.
There we go. They want to go at it, it seems. Great counter by Jericho there out of that dangerous suplex that could have occurred. Running forearm. This really has been anyone's match right now. No guy with clear control, maybe.
Well, Jericho's kind of staying tall right now.
Here we go, and Jericho might look for the code breaker here. He could do enough to win himself an ECW Championship opportunity. Code breaker to Rollins.
He busted open.
Oh, uppercut to stop it from taking place. Good work by Cesaro.
Corbin, I think, with a failed opportunity there and trying to, not trying to get the cover.
Or was it Corbin thinking, or was it Corbin realizing that Cesaro was still up on his feet and stopping the cover from taking place? Seth Walker, Rollins could do it here. 1, 2. No, running big boot, basically just stopping Rollins from being able to get that 3 count.
You just saw that right there. That almost kind of backfired for Corbin. I mean, there was a split second there where it could have been the Rollins winning the match because of that.
Well, ignore. Yes, that looked like the Swiss death, but don't worry. He does it to the chest now, so it's all good.
Meanwhile, Jericho kicked out immediately.
Yes, so he's not going to be doing that again. Jericho in the... I gotta give props to Corbin. I know he's refused to be inside the ring in this matchup, but he has been holding his own against the second longest reigning ECW champion of all time.
Cover after the Bulldog.
Only a 1 count. Corbin was ready to break up that pin as well. And now the full... Oh, well, Cesaro's in a bit of trouble. He might get a code breaker. He could get an end of days, or he'll get neither. And he gets neither. Corbin wanted to go back outside the ring. Rollins wanted to go back inside the ring. Back suplex. Good counter by Cesaro. Manages to nail Rollins on the way down. Corbin's been eliminated from the 2018 Royal Rumble now.
Looks like the start of the match.
Back in the ring. Cesaro loading up another one. A neutralizer to Jericho. Could be enough to see Cesaro be the first man to challenge Diamond Dallas Page. Rollins not paying attention on the outside, cover on the inside. He's got 2 and 3. Cesaro's done it. And there you go. That's the performance you expect from someone with the caliber of Cesaro. Therefore, at Guilty as Charged, your main event, Diamond Dallas Page versus Cesaro.
I mean, in a way, it's kind of fitting. Cesaro is the one that put that team together at Survivor Series. So, since he didn't win the title, I guess it makes sense that he's the one that's challenging first for the title.
Well, there you go. It is confirmed. We will get the contract signed. The committee will get that contract signed, and within, well, by next week, we will be able to confirm that that is going to be the main event of Guilty as Charged. And what an interesting main event that is going to be to start things off. For ECW's first standalone pay-per-view, of course, we've got Armageddon coming up just before that, so don't worry about that, and we'll see you probably later on today for SmackDown, because someone managed to break their PC during the week and be unable to do stuff. Whoops! Yeah. But that's going to end this episode of Universe Mode. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, guys, and ta-ra.